Good morning, my rogue readers. My name is Erin Rogoff, and welcome back to my booktube channel, where today I will be playing my version of Reread-Rewrite-Burn. I have chosen 3 books for this game, the first of which is 10 After Closing by Jessica Bayliss. This is a young adult fiction, contemporary fiction, mystery thriller novel, and this book is told in 2 different point of views, Scott and Winnie. Scott breaks up with his new girlfriend in the basement of Cafe Flores, which is the coffee shop where he works. And then Winnie needs to escape her overbearing, controlling parents and is left stranded at Cafe Flores after her friend ditches her there. What a great friend, right? Well, it's closing time at Cafe Flores and a robbery takes place. Is it all over for the ex-couple Scott and Winnie? Will they live till dawn, or will they die before sunrise? Given a choice between reread, rewrite, or burn, I would have to say reread definitely, because this is a captivating, thrilling, fast-paced book, and it is perfect just the way it is. You're left hoping to find out what happened in the events leading up to the robbery, and what happens in the present. Like, was it the event that caused Scott and Winnie to break up? Because they really do still love each other, or so the reader is led to believe. So this book is incredible, and I have almost nothing bad to say about it. Well, technically I do, because the robbery is messed up from the get-go. I mean, the main robber is the younger brother of the owner, so he can be easily identified in a police lineup. And another crook is a meth addict and sees things that aren't there, and the other crook is just along for the ride and he shoots people. Oh my gosh, I have so many critiques about the robbery itself, but this isn't a coffee shop theft 101 class, so I'm gonna move on. The next book on this list is The Amazing Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is a new adult fiction fantasy romance novel. Throne of Glass is such an inspiring sort of Cinderella retelling. The book is about assassin Selena Sardathian, who is released from the salt mines of Endovir to enter a fight-to-the-death competition as the king's champion. If she wins this game, she gains her freedom. An unlikely friendship between Selena and Prince Dorian and Captain Cale Westfall of the Royal Guard occurs, and so we are led to believe this is a love triangle. Now, if you have read any of Sarah J. Maas's books, you will be very aware that we never know who to ship until the end of the book or the series or whatever it is, because when I first started reading Throne of Glass, I was shipping Selena and Dorian, and then when I found out they weren't going to be together, I was crushed, because Dorian deserves a queen like Selena. However, I'm not going to spoil anything else for you, so that's all I'm going to say is they don't wind up together. Anyway, there is far more to the story than a battle for life and death, because there are romances, there are monsters, there are secrets, there are plot twists that you do not see coming at every single turn. This book is so beautiful. I have so much to say about this that I want to say, but I will not say it because I want you guys to read the book too. However, what more will happen to Selena Sardathian if she wins this game? Will she gain a romance? Gain more friendships and allies? Or will she gain a throne of glass, possibly? Between reread, burn, or rewrite, and why, I would say not just a read, and not just a rewrite, and not a burn. This whole series deserves a movie and a TV show adaptation, and yes, I think this series would be bigger than the Game of Thrones franchise, but that's just my opinion. I, for one, can't wait to see the series when it comes out on Hulu, whenever it happens. I think the filming was delayed because of COVID. Thank you very much, COVID. Sense my sarcasm? Because I'm really laying it on there. So anyone who knows me knows I love Sarah J. Maas, but she isn't just my #1 favorite author. There is a tie for 2 authors as my 1 favorite author, if that makes sense to you guys. That author is Darcy Coates. I have every single book she has ever written, either on my Kindle or in paperback, and the first Darcy Coates book that I read is Craven Manor. This is a fictional mystery thriller novel, and it is so beautifully written in description, in characters, in setting, everything. Anyway, this book is about a boy named Daniel who's hard on his luck when he's kicked out of his apartment by his own cousin, who is a certified jerk. Daniel has a job offer right in front of him as a groundskeeper to an old mansion called Craven Manor. Taking the job, Daniel is expected to follow a few rules by the reclusive Lord Bran of Craven Manor, and yes, I have a crush on Lord Bran of Craven Manor. Anyway, those rules are no guests are permitted on the estate, no leaving the groundskeeper's cottage after sunset, no looking out the window when there's a knock at the door at night, and no going into the locked tower. Why is that? Anyway, Daniel enjoys being a groundskeeper, and having a long-time love for gardening, he thinks this is the perfect job. And I think it's really beautiful how this book dives into Daniel's memory of his grandmother, because whenever he was visiting her, they would always garden together. Thus, his love for groundskeeping developed into this job of a groundskeeper, which is just so beautiful, so sweet, and so calm, surprisingly. It's a little strange that I'm not reading as many action-y books, but this book was perfect, and I'm getting off topic here. My apologies, guys. When Daniel finds out that there are a multitude of secrets in Craven Manor, will he flee from those dangers, or will he face the fears that Craven Manor keeps? Between reread, burn, or rewrite, I would have to say this is another reread. This book is perfect as is, even if some readers dislike it for being too easygoing for Daniel or too soft as the horror genre goes. There are several likable characters, minus Daniel's pathetic, narcissistic, kleptomaniac cousin. The ending is so sweet and the epilogue is so beautifully done, and I am left wanting a sequel. So, new favorite author Darcy Coates, will there be a sequel? If there isn't, can you please write one? Because I want to know what happens between Daniel and Lord Bran and young Eliza. I want to know everything. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my booktube channel to get more videos like this, turn those notifications on to be notified when I have a brand new video uploaded. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!